We've seen our fair share of drama over the past couple of weeks here on Harbury Lane, with Leamington quickly becoming known as the comeback kings of the National League, and they pulled out the bag once again in midweek to take a point against promotion chasers AFC Fylde with a last gasp equaliser. Tuesday's result makes it 5 games unbeaten for the Breaks, a streak in which they've taken 9 points and have gained some momentum in the past month following a sluggish start to a season plagued with the presence of coronavirus. Today's visitors, York City, are yet another club that have succumbed to the impact of the coronavirus this season. Unbeaten in the 4 games that they have managed to play, City are a side desperate to climb their way back up to the EFL, and I'm sure the objective is no different for Steve Watson and his men in the coming campaign. With 2 draws and 2 wins already under their belts, they'll be hoping to chase the leading pack of the league down after their promotion push has been hindered early on in the global situation. Oh, it's flicked through fortuitously for English. Might try his luck from distance, does so, and he's found the bottom corner. Junior English. Well, Holleran gave him the number 10 shirt, and Junior English, boy has he delivered, letting fly from distance. What a pile driver into the bottom corner. It just broke for English from a cluster of players. He only had Anderson ahead of him and thought, why the hell not? Let fly from distance and found the bottom corner with precision. 3 minutes on the clock, and it's Junior English, the man in number 10 shirt.
Junior English picked it up, 20-25 yards out, couple of touches, and like you say, nothing really on pass-wise, and he's had a go, and it's a great finish into that bottom left-hand corner. 1-0 Breaks.
Well, it's York City who've been caught sleeping following their return from their incubation period. 18 days with no football for the Minster men. Osborne just charging down Josh King. And Osborne's got through here into the penalty area. Could spell trouble for York City. Osborne, it's in, it's 2 for Leamington. 2 early goals. And it's Sam Osborne, another one of his daisy runs into the penalty area. Brilliant control from the Leamington man. English playing him through on goal. He found that pocket of space, just kept going, waltzing past a cluster of York City challengers. No one closed him down, and it's his 6th goal in 4 games for Sam Osborne. This one just tucked into the bottom corner, Shaun.
A jinky little run that we've seen plenty of times from Osborne over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Held himself up well, composure, and fired across the goalkeeper into that far post, and it's come off the post and ended up in the back of the net. And York City find themselves 2-0 down, and they look completely asleep here. They have not started.
Well, we were saying Leamington need to come out the blocks faster in games, and boy have they done that. 2 early goals before the 6-minute mark, and they're leading by 2-0 and in a very, very dominant position. Anderson has all sorts of space on this right-hand side. Plenty of green grass to drive into, and he'll do just that. Anderson making tracks down the right-hand side, turning this way and that. Once on his left foot, looks to bend into that far corner. Smith almost getting on the end of it, and that may have been curtains for York City inside the opening 10 minutes.
They don't look at the races at the moment at all, and I'm sure their coaching team and their captain will be crying out at them to get themselves back in this game, and we know that they're more than capable.
Breaks through Bunn. He's got McLaughlin inside of him. Bunn takes it down the line, across the face of goal, and almost found that bottom corner. Might have taken a nick on its way through. It has, but far too easy for Bunn just to take the defender down the line. I think it was Josh Martin who he had for company. Is King in the right back position, forced all the way back to his goalkeeper Jameson. He's already seen 2 efforts fly past him this afternoon. Cassidy helps on to McLaughlin. He's got Barrow arriving down the left flank. Here is the left back. Martin out to meet him. Barrow driving inside. Smart play by Tinkler. Here's Dyson. Dyson fancies it himself. What a drive from Dyson. And what a way for York City to get themselves back in this game. And he said, whatever Junior English can do, I can do better. Ollie Dyson, the York City number 16, gives York City a foothold with an absolute rocket from 25 yards. Turned away well, fancied himself and found the top corner. Leamington 2, York City 1.
Needs to be a little bit better from Sam Osborne there for all his good attacking intent. He's just been caught, a little nutmeg on him by Tinkler, created the space, and it was played into Dyson, and he turned and shot and got away from Osborne, and he's arrowed one into the top left corner. Weaver well beaten, and you're not getting anywhere near that. Leamington 2, York City 1.
Smith picks up back to goal. He's got Martin for company. Martin low into the penalty area. Simeon May looking to keep it alive. Offloads to Morley. Morley delivers the cross in towards Smith, taken off his head. Will break for Anderson. He's got Martin with him as well as Simeon May. Plays the 1-2 with May. Smart footwork by Anderson. The attempted cross is blocked, and now Bunn can drive away from Josh Martin. Bunn inside of Jack Lane. Could go all the way here. Bunn! Parried by Weaver. Cassidy! Goal-saving challenge from Carl Morrison. Brilliant defending from the Leamington centre-back. But Leamington are now the side that look all over the place. Caught on the break from York City in a flash. And City almost level within 3 minutes. McLaughlin is free in the centre for York City. Junior English retreating. He's found Dyson down the right-hand side, looking for that bottom corner. Tame effort in the end, and just hooked it too far over Jake Weaver's far post.
Ollie Dyson looks like the danger man to me, doesn't he? Definitely one that Leamington are going to have to be aware of. Look to close down quicker and make sure that he doesn't start to dominate possession for York. Key now to keep your concentration, make sure that you're playing the ball into the right areas and winning your duels.
Here's Anderson. Floats one towards the back post. Osborne is waiting and almost crept in at that far post from Cam Anderson's cross. Osborne well shepherded at the back post by King nonetheless. But, well, Leamington, we thought they were going to sit back, but no, they want another one. English just shouted at by his manager to keep it, and he does just that, offload to Clark. Clark spots the presence of Martin on that right touchline. May. Clark once again, he's got Morley making tracks up from left back. Here is the number 3. Wanted the ball inside to Osborne and dispatches it. Osborne driving inside now, looking to create something for Leamington. One touch too many, breaks for Simeon May. What has he got up his sleeve? Halted by the York City defence. Morley now, long ball's a penalty. Looking for Smith, who couldn't quite get any contact on it. Just I think he just shoved his marker in, trying to get some contact on it. And it just concedes the free kick in the end. City content enough just to keep the ball in their back line and try and create gaps in the Leamington defence, shifting them from left to right. They know there's still plenty of time left in this contest. There's the killer ball attempt towards Redshaw. Brilliant ball by Brown. Redshaw now fancying his chances against Jack Lane as the penalty area. Gets the byline, pulls the ball across, and it's well dealt with by Jake Weaver at his near post, palming behind for a corner. Leamington don't want to commit too many bodies, just 4 gold shirts on the periphery of the penalty area. Obviously, they still lead by 2 goals to 1.
Paul, and just asking for more communication between the likes of Clark and Lane, and probably touching on what I said there between the defensive lines.
And it comes from Osborne. It's looking for Jack Lane. Breaks in the penalty area. Anderson towards goal, but it's a tame effort as he was running in the opposite direction. And Jameson picks up for City. Woods. Newton. 15 minutes remain for York City to find an equaliser. Redshaw. Fizzing towards Cassidy. Here's Barrow. Bunn with a header towards goal. Jake Weaver always confident that he was heading over, but City with really good intricate play on the edge of Leamington's penalty area. They've been doing that all afternoon. And this one, Bunn just unable to apply the finishing touch. Martin forward. Woods reading the play really well. And just nicking Martin of possession. Driving through the midfield. He's stopped in his tracks by May. May wants something to happen in front of him. Needs some activity. Instead ups towards Martin. May once again. Lane in towards Gittins. Gittins once again. Across the penalty area. Smith could capitalise here. Round the goalkeeper. Can't find the target. Breaks to Taylor Allen. Still something here for Leamington. Allen. Offloads to Morley. Low into the penalty area. May flicks towards goal. Leamington agonisingly close to burying the hatchet here.
Golden opportunity there for Leamington to sort of cement this lead moving into the last 10 minutes.
Dyson turns away from Allen really well to retain possession for York City. 10 minutes to go for York to find an equaliser. Will Osborne's 6th goal of the season prove to be the winner? Redshaw twisting this way and that, once on his right foot, fancied it himself. Weaver stationary. Well, it looked like it might creep into that bottom corner from here. Weaver was a spectator like the rest of us, and it just fizzed past that far right post. Redshaw applying the width down the right hand side. Plenty of sky blue shirts in the penalty area. Faced by Morley. Redshaw still there. It's back to Tinkler to fire one in. It's cleared again by the gold and black shirts. Gittins will look to get there first and slice clear. The Leamington substitutes providing some commentary of their own in front of us that we won't repeat. And it comes towards Cassidy. Brought it down really well. And it's a brilliant block from Joe Clark to force the corner. And Cassidy did really well there. Just everything but the finish. Tinkler will leave it for Jameson. Is there one final sting in this tale, or will Leamington take all 3 points from their 2 early goals? Dyson, the man whose goal got York City back into it. Advancing all of himself. He's got Tinkler for company. Tinkler into the penalty area. And it's Leamington who head the ball out of danger's way. Fire forward towards Smith. Looks to ride the challenge of Barrow, and he's done well, Lance Smith. All on his own up there, though. He's got Meredith with him. And Holleran just screaming to Lance Smith to take it into the corner, and his striker obliges. Last minute of the game, Smith can't quite win the throw-in in the corner. York City will come again, but some valuable seconds ticked away there by Lance Smith.
Leamington just need to defend well now. Can they see this out? It's that referee tries to keep up with play. Good header again by Jack Lane.
Dyson looking to get the better of Meredith. Has to be careful, the Leamington man. He's given the free kick away in a very, very dangerous position. Is this one last chance for York City to salvage a point from this contest? Newton, the captain, standing over this, looking to provide the equaliser for his team. Up he steps with his left foot, aims towards that back post, and it's headed over. And there's the full-time whistle. That was the last kick of the game. Leamington record their 3rd victory of the season. They take 3 points for the 3rd time in the campaign, but it's Junior English and Sam Osborne's goals that have provided the difference here between the two sides. Leamington take 3 points from the contest. York City's unbeaten run of 4 games is over. Leamington's extends to 6. Leamington 2, York City 1.
So, Paul, we talked before the game today about the use of the squad and the full 16 that we had, and you had to make a lot of substitutions today. Well, they all came in and did very good, and you've walked away with the 3 points. Your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we spoke in the preview about making a few changes. I think that's something moving forward we've got to do. It's the only way we'll get through the schedule, fixtures. And we know that. Listen, Simeon May coming back in today, and Kaiman coming back in today. It's we know we can trust them. They know what's what. Then off the bench, obviously, you've got Tyler coming into the group. He knows, intelligent player. And Dan Meredith as well, and Gitto coming off the extra leg. So it's good. It's. Listen, over the years we've had some fantastic individuals who have done brilliant for us and are doing well in the league and whatever. But at the moment, the actual group is as strong as it's been. And I think we're reaping the rewards of, bedding in a few youngsters last year, like Josh Martin and then, bringing in people like Carl Morrison and young boys like that, and giving Lance a good run at this level, which is, listen, players who are given opportunities tend to perform like that. But listen, the game was a fantastic start. Listen, I honestly, with York, you see, we've had it. They've had 2 breaks now with the COVID, and you can see with us, we've got better with games. It's not just on the pitch; it's off the pitch. It's everything, and might have been possibly a good time to play. And maybe it's they haven't played a lot of football, and it's probably similar to us when we played Branbury in the FA Cup. It was our first game. It was Branbury's 5th or 6th game, and we've got a little bit of momentum, so you could probably see that possibly. 3 fantastic goals, 3 fantastic goals. And York in the second half, especially late on, have used all their experience and ability to throw everything at us. And similar to Tuesday night, we've stood firm, defended our box tremendously well. Some brilliant individual performances. But we countered better today. That was the key thing. On Tuesday when we countered, we were sloppy. We didn't take advantage of getting the ball into wide areas, but we were better today, and that was why we probably weren't under as much pressure as we were Tuesday night. I think you have to accept that when you're playing York and Files, you are going to see less of the ball, but when you've got it, just do better, and we did better today. So no, it's a fantastic result, because when you look at the 4 teams we played in the last 10 days, the traffic and everything with it, we've done really well, and it's brilliant that different players have contributed, subs have contributed, and listen, hard work rewards, and they couldn't work any harder at the moment. So, and it's fantastic they're getting some rewards. So, brilliant.
We saw again defensively we're very strong today. Seems like the back four are really starting to gel now with each other after all these games. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, 100%. Like you say, it's back four is all about partnerships and combinations, and your screening players understanding. So Josh Martin getting a run of games now. I think Jake Weaver's probably settled into part-time football, because that's a big thing. 8 years of age, you're full-time, then all of a sudden your first year in part-time. It's your whole lifestyle. I think his performances are settling down. So now, like you say, and it was brilliant today that we could, bring Simeon back in there. We brought Junior back in the 10. And that's how we're going to have to manage it. But like as a defensive block, and that starts with Lance Smith. If you're in a team and you're looking up anywhere from 1 to 10, and your number 9 is putting that amount of work in, that gets you going. So I'm really delighted for Lance. 18 months without football, a couple of injuries. A lot of people would have probably just, put the boots in the shed and moved on, but he kept going. He's kept going. Obviously, our part of the deal was, listen, we'll give you a good run at this level, which he's probably struggled with. He's more than good enough, and I think he's getting the benefits, and we're getting the benefits of it.
So Lance, it looked like a very tough game out there, but a great performance from you and the lads to come away with the 3 points as well.
Yeah, massive performance. Like I said, we're on a bit of a run at the minute, so we just dug in. Bit of a slog at the end, but it just shows a bit of character from us really, and a bit of quality in the first half. They might have got 1 or 2 near the end, but we just showed resilience really.
Were you gutted not to come away with a goal after you took it round the keeper?
Yeah, there was a bit of a tight angle. I should have really got it on target, but oh well, get next one.
Paul was just saying that you've been without football for 18 months. How has it been joining Leamington and settling in with the lads and playing as many games as you have so far?
Yeah. I think, my time out, I knew I needed to go to a club which would actually manage me properly, and Leamington and Paul have just been spot on. It's the best club I could have been to, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every minute, and 90 minutes today, first time in probably 3 years, so it's good.
We just spoke about the good form that Leamington have been in. 10 points in the last 4 games. The locker room must be great in there, and there must be a good spirit with you and the lads.
Yeah, it is, and you know what, they've welcomed me really good since I've been here, and just the whole vibe around it really. We're going into games now, and we've just got confidence, and it's a good team effort every time. It's not just one single person; it's everyone at it. So it's good to be involved.